Everyone, hope you're all doing well. Got a crossout video for us today, guys. Now, in today's video, I wanted to do a bit of a weapon highlight of the adapter. Now, for those who don't know what the adapter is, basically it's a epic version of the Thyrsus, and it's kind of a mix between a Scorpion and a machine gun. Now, in my opinion, the adapter is one of the very best epic range DPS weapons in the game. If you play at around 9 or 10,000 power score, you will see a lot of range DPS in the form of Joules. Joules are kind of a defined meta weapon at that power score because they're very strong. You'll see Cyclone cars, you'll see a few Whirl cars, and things along those lines. But in my opinion, adapters are very much as good as the rest of these weapons at a significantly lower price. Just put this into context, I bought 3 adapters unfused yesterday for 330 coins on the CROSSOUT market. Now, the Joule on a CROSSOUT market, last I looked, was 3,100 coins. So almost 10 times as expensive as this adapter. And the build I was running on them today was beating Joule cards, it was beating Comet cards, it was beating Cyclones, and pretty much everything else that you will see at around 9 or 10,000 power score. It is a really strong weapon, in my opinion. So the thing that makes it so strong is you've got pretty good durability, the same durability roughly as a Joule. The hitbox is actually better than you get on a Joule. For those who played the Joule, you'll know that the gun has a very long barrel, basically extends up to like here or so. Now, this barrel is part of the weapon's hitbox, so a lot of the times when you run in the Joules, your weapon will be destroyed because your barrel has taken damage, as opposed to like the main housing of the weapon taking damage, which can be frustrating. The adapter doesn't have that issue for the most part. The best thing about the adapter by far is the fact that it is really very unique in the sense that it is a reload based DPS weapon. Now, for those who play the game, you'll know that the majority of DPS weapons in this game are overheat based or radiator based, cool based, stuff like that. Now, the reload based versions have a huge advantage in the sense that they never overheat. The adapter never stops shooting. The only time the adapter will stop shooting is if you run out of ammo or if your gun is destroyed, which is incredible. Basically means that, say if I had a 1v1 with a Joule car in the build I was running today, if the Joule car does not kill me before he overheats, he's basically screwed because his guns will stop shooting. Mine never do. It's just reload based. And all you've got to do in this is put it with a flywheel and the correct engine. There's quite a few engines in the game that will buff reload. And you have a very good DPS build from very few coins, to be honest. So the build in question that I was running was this one. We've got 3 adapters, a flywheel, and an omnibox, both of which just to buff the reload. Now, on this setup, these adapters have just as much DPS as Joules. They have actually more DPS than a Reaper would, which is actually incredible. The adapters also have the benefit of they have very high projectile speed. They're very good spread, so they're very accurate. You can strip things at medium range and in close range and quite far if you need to. And a really good thing also is that the adapters don't have any damage drop off like a conventional machine gun. They will do the same damage at any range from what I could tell. It's difficult to land those shots at long range because you have the natural spread of the weapon, but still, the damage drop off doesn't exist from what I can tell on the testing. Basically means that adapters are very strong, especially when you've got them on a split build like this. The guns are nice and protected, and you do a lot of damage. Basically, all we do is we put into reload mode here. We get 20% reload from the flywheel, and we get an extra 20% reload from the cabin, and we do a lot of damage on something like this. Nice thing also is that they're epic weapons, like I said, so the power score is nice and low. We've got 3 weapons, reload module, oil burn, good cabin, 5 atoms, and 3,800 durability for only 9,000 power score. So it was a bit of a steal when I was playing it today, to be honest, because I was playing, like I said, against Comet Cars, Joules, all of the proper meta stuff you will see at around 9 or 10,000 power score. That's about to get nerfed, a lot of it. Comets are getting nerfed, Joules are getting nerfed. I don't think Cyclones are being touched, but the other 2 definitely are. Whereas the adapter today was pretty much beating most of them. It's really, really good and really, really strong. I think that the biggest reason actually why the adapters, sorry, aren't utilized in Crossout as much is because there just isn't any builds for them on the exhibition, from what I could tell. I looked at the exhibit today before I made this and basically could find absolutely nothing, to be honest. So I love these weapons. I will definitely be making more builds on them. When the next Battlefield Uranium comes around, if it's around 9 or 10k, I'll probably make some form of adapter hover or something like that for everyone to use. Because, for example, because they're so cheap, if I was starting the game new tomorrow and I wanted like an epic ranged weapon, I couldn't afford jewels, I would definitely buy adapters because they're really, really strong, in my opinion. So yeah, we've got the usual 6 games of PvP to show off, guys. Really, really good games for the most part, and I hope you all enjoy. Okay, first game in the adapters. Gotta say, oh hello mate. I'll be hoping to play against more builds like that. I want to test out how it does against jewels. Gotta say, I do love playing atoms. They feel so, like, I don't know, darty, I guess. Maneuverable. They're great until someone, like, physically bumps into you and then you realize you have no traction. But until then, they're fantastic. I just remembered we move over to reload mode now. Now we get basically 20% DPS, which is fantastic. There you go. Whoa. Whoa, what's that? Oh, Comet, yes, 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 I want to strip him. This guy... What the hell is that build? Okay, nice. Oh god, Reaper. Oh, hello. That was Reaper the Sparking. Reaper 1 is gone. What? The Moogie. Ow. No, wait, those are friendly. I'm okay. Now Reaper's gonna lose guns soon. How am I doing for ammo? Yeah, I feel good. Pop. Lovely. Yeah, the damage is there. Damage is definitely the MVP. Let's go. Okay, Cyclone. I'm going after him. One gun gone. Two. Okay, game number 2. Gotta say, first game went really well. I'm quite enjoying this build so far. Oh, if you can, try to give me a bit of rope with regards to the accuracy and the aiming of the build in like the first couple of games. For anyone who's played split builds, you'll know that was a good thing I decooked. Yeah, for anyone who's played split builds, you'll know that it's kind of difficult at first to get your builds lined up because you're not used to like, offsetting it, basically. Where'd that king guy go? And on atoms, one of the problems you can have is that you have so much power that you oversteer, essentially, quite a lot. This is going poorly. Oh, hello, man. That chewed through our Reaper pretty quick. I was kind of at the time for it. Oh, stupid guy, hello. That was convenient for me. Yeah, the damage is really quite good. I really like it. Okay, looks like you're stuck, sir. Shoot for you as well. Who else is left? Oh, just another Jupiter guy. Who's also done. That was a bit weird of a game. I can't remember if we said, but we don't, I don't believe at least from what I tested, this weapon has any damage drop off, like a machine gun. So as you can see, yeah, we just chewed through 2 cyclones very quickly. Very quickly actually, holy. See, I don't believe this weapon has any damage drop off like a machine gun, which is really nice. Which, you know, makes sense because it's basically like a machine gun scope kind of thing. But okay, I'm trying to not draw any attention myself so I can push the toadfish unencumbered. Okay. So if you could please not strip my gun. Thank you. Nice. Right. was like, yeah, as long as he doesn't strip my gun on. Oh, the avalanche guy. No. Oh, thank you for missing. Thank you for missing again. Yeah. I really like these things. Accurate DPS, really accurate DPS. Alright, and now it's avalanche guy. Oh god, no. That was a mistake. Who's left? Ah. Okay. Yeah, I've got to say, when you consider that I bought these guns on the PlayStation Market for 330 coins, yeah, yesterday I think it was, maybe the day before, and that the Joule at the moment is 3,100 coins for one Joule, so almost 10 times as expensive. Like, these weapons are an absolute steal. If I was starting the game anew and I needed like an epic DPS weapon, yeah, adapters. For sure. I mean, look, the range, the damage, that's amazing. That is absolutely amazing. For 330 coins each, that is an absolute steal. Bargain. Oh, yes, Comet. I want him. I want to fight Comet. Your gun is nothing. There we go. It's gone. What else we got on bots? That was fight Comet overbuild. Yeah, there's 2 guns gone. I look at them like alien type roll. When you get used to the build, it gets a lot easier, to be honest. I say that as I'm missing a single fidget, I just cannot hit it. For everyone watching, like, literally absolute scrub. There we go. Max just not dying. Alright, it took us 5 games, but we finally remembered to put the scope on our one. Better late than never, I suppose. Now, there's so many Joules. I think one of the main reasons why people don't use the adapters is just because there's not many builds from on the Exib. Like, on the Exib, I could not find a thing for adapters. I couldn't find a good hover, I couldn't find a dog, nothing. Like, it was just empty, basically. Oh, that's a spike. And he lost the gun. Two guns. 3 guns. The range on his thing is really good as well. I really like him. He's behind you. There's poor guy. Alright, we'll call this last game then. But as a summary, the adapters are fantastic. I really like these guns. Got really good damage, pretty like good Dura, same Dura as Joule with a smaller hitbox, arguably. Really high projectile speed, incredibly easy to use. You know, you just hold down the trigger at the end of the day, just very little spread. No damage drop off. It's a DPS weapon mixed with a strip weapon. It's just really good. I am definitely going to use them. Give me your Ricos, yeah. Okay, well, heat up them, but I help. I'm just gonna stay here until the set drops. There we go. Okay, this guy needs to get pushed. What is this? Code push or just full vision up? Yeah. Well, he's lost 1, 2, free. Now we'll just push the button. Yeah, that's like really, honestly, not bad at all. Very surprised by these weapons. Nice, good job, team. Oh wait, there's one left. That's fine. Okay, and that is it for the adapter build. As you guys can see in the video, the guns do incredibly well when you've got them with the right engine and the right build. I think I'll make a hover version at some point, but I'm really looking forward to it. I think it'll do really well. And yeah, personally, I would recommend buying these weapons if you're interested in like epic range DPS and you can't afford jewels. I would definitely recommend adapters because that's what I would buy in that situation. So, hope you all enjoyed the video, guys, and I will catch you for tomorrow's.